Hey YouTube, how's it going? Red Band here, flying at you with yet another video. Today I'm going to go over my 2-turn kill deck that I used during the Tribune episode, because I think several of you reached out and asked me to share it on YouTube and to break it down for you, so that's what I'm going to do today. This may be a little bit shorter than a normal video, but a lot of things are happening today, but here you go. So, let's open this bad boy up. So let's first go over, obviously, the main. You have 3 Humbusts. Those are important. You have 3 Spit Cinders. And then you got 3 Small Tugas. So, these are going to be your main cards in your deck. The Humbusts, if you didn't know what they did. When a player casts a rune, your opponents must send the top 3 cards from their deck to their underworld. Then you have Cinder. When this Cinder receives 1 or more fire, your opponent must send the top 3 cards from their deck to the underworld. And then you have Small Tuga, which whenever a normal cast, you can search your deck for an Elestral with a fire enchantment to add to your hand. So this is very self-explanatory. Small Tuga is going to be your main mill engine. It's going to be whenever you play a rune, mill, draw, mill, drop, mill, circle of skies, mill. Cinder is there to help support this. It does have a combo of its own. And let me go into that real quick before I get to everything else. So the Cinder combo, you have 3 Circle of the Skies, then 3 Hephaestus's. Excuse me. So here you go. So Hephaestus, I do not have, as you can see on the right hand side, I don't have a single artifact in this deck. So the point of this engine is you get Cinder out on the field. That's immediate because it's receiving a fire to be summoned. It automatically mills 3. Then you have Hephaestus. Maybe most of the times you won't max this. You'll hit it for 2. You'll play Hephaestus for 2. And then you'll play Circle of the Skies. Moves and a spirit from Hephaestus to Cinder. Cinder's effect activates again for another -3. And then you draw. So Circle Size replaces itself. Hopefully you draw into another spell, maybe another draw card, and then you continue from there. Now, that's just 6 cards. If you have a Hummbust on the field, this is a 10 mil combo. So you have Hummbust on the field. You play Cinder, -3. You play Hephaestus, mill 2 from Hummbust. That's 5. Then you play Circle the Skies, Hummbust effect, 7. Move a spirit from Hephaestus to Cinder. Cinder effect activate. That's another 3. That is 10. That's a lot. It's not that hard to get this effect. I've done it several times. With the proper back row support, you can get this easily. 10 mil with just 4 cards. In terms of runes that you run, Triple Ambrosia's a must. Triple Nog is a must. Triple Drop is a must. I would also say triple Tsunami, also a must. It's a 1-cost rune. 1-cost rune that protects your whole board. As long as your opponent isn't smart enough to actually play an Elestral, forget about the Elestral effect and just put something with water on the field. I had an interesting game with Jacob earlier. Unfortunately, the stupidest thing I could have ever done. So, it was my first Twitch stream. I did not set up my Twitch to auto-save the recording. The stream. I did not put it to autosave. So, for the last 6 hours, meant nothing. It all meant Nothing. No! So we had a really interesting game. I got smashed with this deck. 1v1. Of course, I'm talking about 1v1, where I only have 20 spirits instead of 25 or 30. So I have to think very carefully about how I spend my spirits. And also, I was getting really cloggy hands where I'm like drawing multiple Rhinoceroses, multiple rabbits, and so we'll get to that part now. As my supporting package. Oops. Everybody turn to the right. However. Supporting package. You have two Pandateers. They're really slow. They're there if you want to hit your draw cards again. Panacin, get another Nog. Panacin for Ambrosia, also good. Very good combos. Because you're going to be throwing spirits over and over and over again. So if you're able to special summon Hummbust with one of these two, rise from the ashes, and then go off, go off, go off. And then at the end, you're up with a Panacin. Panacin, Ambrosia, heal back. Mill some more! You're milling. Yes, you're healing. They're milling. Everybody's happy. Well, they're not happy, but you are. So, the Rise from the Ashes, they're expensive, but this deck, if you're able to get the combo going, you don't really care about life. You can mill them faster than you lose life. That's technically how this should go. So, that's why you also don't run 3, because then it clogs up. You don't always run this. So this is in case they decide to destroy your Hummbust or your Cinder. You can easily get it back for 4 spirits. So, next, I have 3 Shields of Achilles. Now, you do not run PTA in Hummbust deck. This is going to be 10 times better, 100 times better than PTA. Why? Because even if you PTA your opponent's Celestial, they're still going to be able to attack over your little teeny tiny 1/2 fairy of a Hummbust over here. It is teeny tiny, and look at that. Look at that. You just flick it. You'll just flick, and then it goes flying. And then it dies. Like most Humbusts do. They just bust. Yeah. So anyways, Shield of Achilles. Right now it's a 2 cost, but it will become a 1 cost. Nothing really will change about this card, but if your opponent gets into later 2 costs, 3 costs, it'll start hurting you. So the other support package that I have, I thought that was interesting. This can probably be removed for something else later down the road, but I have 3 Rhinoceroses here to prevent them from attacking your Hummbust. And then I have 3 Astrabbits. And I think... oh, here it is. 3 Astrabbits. So the Astrabbits are there is your toolbox. They're there to help you search for your Humbusts, for your Cinders, for your combo pieces. They will be stronger in a little bit. For a 2/5, they will be able to hopefully last a turn unless they get lit Leo'd or hammer shotted or something or other, or someone Swirlits it. Anyways, so this was the deck that I built. What do I think about this deck? I played several games today with Jacob. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys it because the stream did not save. But let me tell you, I got smashed. It wasn't anywhere close. I was bricking left and right. So between the aggro of the 1v1, where he only has the option to target you, between having less 5 spirits, and between not being able to like stall enough to get your Humbusts, it was pretty brutal. This deck won't see much action in 1v1. It'll see a lot of action in Tribute. Because you'll have more spirits and people won't always be targeting you. So you can like save up, save up, save up. Hummbust, rise, Hummbust. Bam, 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 bam. Build everybody out in one go. That's my thought on this deck. I was thinking about putting Apple in. Because we play an Apple, that's an automatically 4 -4 for one person, -2 for the other, for the Tribune. Not for, well, I guess you could put it in 1v1. But my thing with 1v1 is, I guess, you don't always want to, like, get rid of the cards in your hand. But now that I know that I've clogged, my deck got cloggy with these cards, I might take out 1 Roseros and 1 Astrabbit and put in 2 apples and see how that goes. That's 2 extra runes that I can use for an effect. I just have to mill something and then discard to mill for. I think that might be the way to go. It's less so in a Tribune deck. Tribune, since Gapple only targets just one opponent. It's still nice. I guess. But you want to keep. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. For now, I think 1v1. I'll probably take a 1 rabbit, 1 Roseros, put in 2 Gapples, and see where it goes from there. Because it felt really bad earlier today, drawing multiple Roseroses and multiple rabbits when you didn't really need them. I didn't have any troubles with the Hephaestus, though. It wasn't bad. But I did have a couple of instances where I asked Rabbit in the very beginning, and I hit something like Panison, Hephaestus. Even though I have only 2 Panisons in this deck, they just somehow stuck together this whole time. But now, what do I think about the future of this deck? The future of the deck, I feel like if we get 1 card, any 1 more rune that heals life, maybe similar to Ambrosia, I'm not sure what it could be, honestly. Maybe something specific cards that heal specific. I don't know. A card that heals specific elements. Not just like get any 3 back, you just heal a specific element. Any rune that does that, this deck would definitely go up. It would improve its versatility. It would improve its longevity. It would be able to stay alive a lot longer with the more heals. But I'm going to be testing more with this deck. Please use this deck in Tribune. And it's super fun. Super worth it. Again, Tribune, you can either leave the 3 Ricerus, 3 Astrabbits in it. Take 1 out of each. But the main packet that I like to run, again, 3 Hummbust, 3 Cinders, 3 Small Tugas, the 3 Hephaestuses, the 3 Circles of Skies, and then you have your back row. The Tsunamis, the Gobs, the Nogs, the Drops, and everything else. And don't forget the shields. Panisons could be something we don't need in the future. It's slow. You're using your... Like, Panison is only good if your setup's already on the field and you want to kind of extend. So, if you already have your Hummbust on the field, and you're like, heh, and you protected it for the turn, and you're like, okay, Rise, I get another Hummbust. Panison, I'm just going to send it to the graveyard, get this drop or something, get this Nog, and I'll draw. They mill 4, and hopefully draw into more spells. 4, 4, 4. And it just goes off from there. But, yeah, anyway, that's the video I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, please, hit that subscribe button. It would really help me a lot. I'm looking forward to making more videos, and you guys can help me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Peace.